Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. As y'all can see from the title of your screen, today we are going to be testing out the all-new DLC, the 375 rifle. Now, I don't have a whole bunch of DLC packs, unfortunately, because I would like to have took this out to Africa and Silver Ridge Peaks and stuff of that nature. But unfortunately, only DLC we have as of right now is just Mexico. And I know in Mexico that rifle will take down any game animal. So I decided to put it to the ultimate test. We're going to be hunting the two main base maps. Main game base maps. Say that one 10 times really fast. We're going to be hunting moose and bison and red deer. Hopefully red deer in this video. But definitely moose and bison. We're going to be smacking them in this video. But really quickly, I wanted to give you all a close-up of the rifle itself and just kind of a preview. Something I ain't been doing in these videos. Honestly, didn't know I could do them. But here's the rifle. This is a big bore caliber. This is more of a giraffe or elephant, Africa, safari type rifle. As you can see there in the front of the barrel, that's an absolute monster. It is rifled. I can definitely see the riflings in the barrel. And iron sights look alright. I honestly think I might use the iron sights one time. That's another thing I haven't been doing in these videos, is using just the iron sights on the weapon. So, anywho, that's enough talking. We are currently, as of right now, loaded up with the, let's see, polymer tip ammo, which is right here. We're going to have 48 penetration, 15 expansion. Soft point is 19 penetration, 28 expansion. This rifle is a 7 to 9 class, so literally a bear all the way up to bison. Biggest things in the game. Buffalo, etc. But nonetheless, we're going to be heading on down to the river system. We are currently up here. My goal is to hunt. Actually, we're not even. Are we in the right? Yeah. My goal is to hunt all the way down through this river system and maybe even go down across in this way. Probably run into some elk too on the way, but I might just stay down this side. Who knows? We'll figure it out as we go. It's currently 10:30 in the morning, or maybe 11. It's 11 o'clock, so let's make sure we are loaded up. We're definitely loaded up. I have yet to take a practice shot with this. Looky there. Turkeys. That one in the front's a gobbler. Let's try it. Nah. Alright, I would originally, I normally would take a shot on them turkeys and stuff, y'all, but I actually have a video planned very, very soon for the turkey hunting, so we're just not even going to bother with them. But any other time, I would definitely take a shot on one of them. Would appear we got some deer out there, just a couple small ones, nothing crazy yet. $2. I think today's video, we're mainly just going to focus on monster animals. I know this thing's going to take down a whitetail. Now, if we're having a trouble bringing down a moose, then we will shoot a whitetail just to kind of more experiment. But I'm going to guess with the percentage of the penetration and stuff, this thing can take a moose out at about 250 easy, every bit of it. And there we are, y'all. We just got a bull moose to call 100 to 150 yards away. He's somewhere up on this ridge line. That was what I was afraid of. I'm not sure what time they drank. Anyone that's new here, I am completely new to PC, and this is a brand new fresh account. As y'all can see, I'm only a level 9, so I don't have nothing on these maps really unlocked. No feed zones, no nothing. I really can't pull up my map and see what time they'll be drinking and set the time for that, because if I was on my old account on my Xbox, this is definitely what I'd do, and we wouldn't have any trouble finding any animal. I could hunt anything in this game with no issue at all, but it being a new account, we definitely have a challenge ahead of us. But Says he's 20 to 30 yards away. See him. That's a frontal shot, y'all. I know it's very difficult for y'all to see him right now. There he laid down. I'm gonna try him right there. Wow, this rifle sounds super weird. I mean, weird. I think we might have actually hit a tree on that shot somehow. We hit this. There's no lobe. No, we hit him. It just wasn't a very, very good shot. That's weird. I didn't expect the rifle to sound that way at all. It was just like a... There's another moose in here, so I'm just going to keep crouch walking, following the blood trail, and hopefully we get a good shot on her. He was only about 20 yards. I figured I could penetrate anything at that distance and hit vitals, but apparently this rifle may not be as good as I thought. Alright, y'all, I actually picked up blood on that bull moose again. It looked like he ran up here to the right. I thought he went down over the hill, but apparently he's up here on the right side. He should be heading right for this cow moose. Hopefully, fingers crossed, she gives us a shot. If not, it's no biggie. We'll definitely run into some more, but I wouldn't mind smacking 2 or 3. My goal was to shoot 3 moose and 3 bison for this video. There's a female right there. I'm looking right at her. I hear you, girl. I just need your vitals so I can put this thing right behind your shoulder. But as I was saying, I need... My goal is 3 moose and 3 bison for this video. The bison's going to take a long time to find. I'm going to kind of go where I used to find them on Xbox and hope for the best. But I don't know. Hirschfelten is like 0.1% explored on my map. And that was me going to the gun range for the next video. And that reminds me, if y'all's new here, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If y'all's liking the content. And share the videos. It gets it out there trending. And gets it to new people, and that's my main goal. And let your buddies know that I'm just a new content creator and I'm starting out, and I would greatly appreciate it if they took time out of their day and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Rabbit. Here's this female, y'all. We're gonna take her right there. Now, if this rifle was any good, that should definitely get vitals, 100%. And it did. She's down right there. God, I just can't get over the sound of this rifle. It just sounds really, really, really weird to me. I don't know. Comment down below if y'all used this rifle before and what your thoughts are on it. This is about to give. I'm about to give my opinion here. Just as I expected, definitely got a double lung, but the only thing is we do have polymer tip in right now, and as you can see, we were only 36 yards from her. We didn't hit any bone, nothing but lung, and it did not go completely through. If we actually inspect it a little closer, the bullet got lodged in the left lung of her and stopped. So that's very, very alarming to me. And the 300, I believe, honestly, would have blew plumb through her. Now, did it bring her down in the end? Yes. You know what I mean? She went 10 feet and fell over. But that's still very, very alarming to me. We're going to take 784 cash for her. We got a flash right lung, left lung hit on her at 36 yards. And we're going to get, or 39 yards, so 40 yards. And we're going to get 36 weapon XP. So we'll take it. I'm going to track this bull just a little bit farther. And then we're going to head back to the river if we can't run across him. And we finally ended up finding the bull. He ran a long way, y'all. I mean, at least 600 yards. I'm curious to see where we end up getting a hit on him at. That will make 2 down for the polymer tip. So for this last one, we're definitely going to be bringing out soft point and trying it. We may just go ahead and shoot 4 of each, honestly. I'm going to do 2 and 2. So let's pick him up. Oh my Jesus, we barely missed the side of his neck bone. Now, I will say that's still not a whole lot of penetration, honestly. I'd expected it to penetrate clear to about right in here, especially at 28 yards, most definitely. But what my goal is to shoot for here and hit down into the lungs, which, judging from the amount of penetration, if we do this, it comes straight down. Look like we wouldn't even have, would have probably made it like right to here on the lungs. So far, I'm not very impressed with the polymer tip for this rifle, but we will go ahead and switch the ammo over and grab soft points and see if the soft point work a little bit better than this. So one thing I mentioned in the past is you will find on Call of the Wild, some rifles do prefer soft points over polymer tip. Shockingly, the 308 semi-auto, the one that I had, honestly did 10 times better with soft point than it did with polymer tip. Sometimes I would hit super good vitals with polymer tip, but most of the time, if I took a shot, you could believe it was a vital hit with the soft point every single time. So just keep that in consideration if y'all is trying out new DLCs and you're using polymer tip and you're like, oh, this gun, you know, ain't that good. And I know y'all heard that turkey gobble. I know y'all hear him putting too. Oh, I seen him. There he is. Looks like our first animal down is going to be a turkey with the 375 soft points. Unless I missed. I might have completely missed. Definitely seen another bird take off. What's this? He's gone. I hope I wasn't him. Yep, ended up missing him, y'all. That's crazy. Alright, that's enough blubbering around. Let's go ahead and try to actually find a moose. We need to find 2 more. Alright, I just not shot a diamond potential. Oh! And the moose was right there with them. But as I was saying, I just shot a diamond potential whitetail with these soft points. Now, I know what a lot of y'all is thinking and saying, like, why'd you do that? It's because I honestly haven't seen a single moose. And sure enough, as soon as I shoot this freaking whitetail, a moose pops out at 20 feet from me. And unfortunately, we missed her too, for sure. What in the world? Oh, ducks. I was gonna say, I know that ain't no turkey over here, y'all. Oh, had me tripping for a minute, but I thought, wow, that's the smallest turkeys I've seen in the game. I'm going over there. 338, on the other hand, is still, in my opinion, hands down the best rifle in the game. The strongest. And I've had every DLC that's came out in this game, besides the one that you're all seeing now. But now I can say I own it too. So I've owned every DLC in Hunter Call of the Wild. Just, I used to play on console, now I've switched over to PC. So I don't have it on this account, but on my Xbox account, I got them all. There's a lot of turkeys up this way. We're going to come back up here and do some turkey hunting. So he scored 238, so almost a diamond. He would have been a gigantic gold. As you can see, we ended up barely getting any penetration at all, which is expected because this is a soft point at the end of the day. If it would have been a little bit back, we probably, well, we definitely would have hit the lung. We definitely got a single lung on him. But that's enough of this running around shooting other animals. I got a moose over here. That's probably 300 yards. I'm not going to take a shot that far. If I had the polymer tip, I'd definitely take a shot on her that far, but not with this. We're going to try to get right down to the end of this point right here, within 200. As you can see, for those of you that might be new to Call of the Wild, if you look at the top right, I'll point an arrow to it. Tells you what weapon class they are. She's a weapon class 8. This rifle covers 7 to 9. So pretty much, like I said, anything from grizzly all the way to the biggest animals in the game. Me personally, if I had the DLC map, which is the safari map, I would be taking this after Cape Buffalo. This is originally what this rifle would be used for in real life, is to hunt Cape Buffalo. I mean, you could hunt moose with it, but 9 times out of 10, when you see a rifle like this, it would definitely be in a safari lodge somewhere and used to hunt Cape Buffalo, rhinos, and things of that nature, just monster animals. Another rifle that's bigger than this is a 416 Nitro Express. Any of your Nitro Expresses is top of the line. Them's elephant rifles, stuff like that. This wouldn't be considered as an elephant rifle. Would it bring one down? Maybe. I'm not too familiar with elephants. I don't care to ever shoot one, and I don't really watch people hunt elephants in real life. But I've definitely seen in the past, back in the day on hunting shows, people hunt elephants. But I've just never cared to do it or really watch them taking elephants. Pointless to me in real life. Anyway, we are within range of her, guaranteed. See how much bullet drop we get. We're going to aim right at the lining of her, top of her front shoulder. Definitely a solid hit. Now, did we get anything good is the question. The way she's running, I'm going to kind of guess we got a single lung. And that's going to do it for this map. Now we need to jump over to Hirschfelden and try and find 4 bison. She is down. I see her laying right there. So we potentially could have got a double lung on her. If we did, I really will be super impressed. Now, if we had a polymer tip, I really wouldn't be super impressed, but we definitely got at least a single lung on her. See if bullet drop was anything. No, the bullet did not drop. Right where the crosshairs was aiming is exactly where we ended up impacting her. At 211 yards. So, honestly, so far I do like this rifle. It's definitely a good rifle. I will put it above the rifle that we used in the last video. So far it's 450, 375, and then I think it's a 7.62 by 3.2 or something like that. Don't hold me to it. Just go check out the last video where we took it to Mexico and we harvested quite a bit of stuff. But that's going to do it. We're going to be switching over to Hirschfelden now and trying it out on some bison. I'll get back to y'all when we run into some bison. Alright, y'all, I just now crept up on a bunch of bison right here at the water. What I'm going to do really quickly is this is going to be a perfect opportunity to take one without a scope. I'm not too sure how to remove the sights. They're only about 100 yards away right now. There is a pile of them. I think I need the outpost too that they're beside. Let's hit my Z button. I'm going to try to lay down, and that one's standing perfectly by himself. But the other ones are giant. Let's belly crawl up to this tree, take a shot, and I'm just going to stay right on them. Just keep chasing after them until we kill 4 of them, hopefully. Come on, catch your breath, dude. That one right there, it's my last go. Turn one more time. Okay, here we go. Felt really confident about that shot. Yep. Did he just go down? No, he didn't. Hit my M button. He's mad. He is mad. I should just bonk him right in the head. But we're just going to kind of sit here and wait. Hopefully he'll go down. I don't want to put 2 in him because I'm really curious to see where I hit. The open sight on this gun I really don't like. I'm just telling y'all right now. It's super thick. And it's very difficult to get on the animals. Y'all can see I was super struggling there. If I had a scope on it, I would immediately took the shot and had no issue bringing one down. But I definitely won't be using the open sight on this rifle. I'll definitely have a scope on it at all times. The only time I'd use open sight is if we were in Africa and we were hunting the buffalo and they were charging me. Then I wouldn't mind having the open sight on it. Other than that, we're just going to be using the scope from here on out. But that's super cool. We're still a mile from our point and ended up running into that whole herd. Says bleed rate very low. I was trying to get right to where I first shot him on impact and see what the blood looked like, but as of right now I'm not seeing anything. So we're just going to run back and follow the trail and see where he goes. There's one right on top of me. I think I just seen it. Yeah, I see it right here, but I can't get, I don't know if I'm aiming on vitals or what. Right here, right here, right here. Walking right to me. I'm letting him come all the way, y'all. Right there. I had to shoot him twice because he's going to kill me if not. Might as well put 3 in him. I mean, that'll at least give me an idea how much penetration we're getting. That was 5 feet from me, so. Still do need one more with the polymer tip. But we can at least see how much penetration we're getting at like 10 feet. I think this is the same one I shot earlier too. It is. So earlier we ended up hitting him way high. Super high at 119 yards. That shot there somehow missed everything. But if you look, it went completely through his lungs. So that's weird. That went down through his jaw. Last shot was down through the stomach. So at 26 yards. For a 1,300 pound animal, this gun will do the trick with polymer tip. But we will go to try and shoot one just with one shot. See what it does. I think it's because their skin is more soft compared to a moose. That's the reason why I'm seeing so much more penetration on these bison. Could be wrong. Alright, y'all. Just because I don't have very much time to hunt today, we're actually going to just switch to the soft point now. And give them a shot. We kind of got a good idea on the polymer tip, obviously, on the bison that we just shot. Will this polymer tip 100% smack them at 100 and plus yards? Yes. Would I shoot anything over 200 with it? No. I mean, there is a very high potential of getting a single lung at, 200 plus. But I would say if you're choosing this rifle for bison hunting, try to keep your shots within that 200 range. If you have to, stretch it to 200, but if you could, try to keep it within 150. Polymer tip, on the other hand, I'm going to guess this is going to be 100 yards and under round. This would be more of a round for if you're hunting other animals and you got a chance of getting charged by bison. This would be a good round to carry to shoot in the face, because if you hit him in the nose, 9 times out of 10, where it's a soft point, it's going to expand and it'll expand into the brain. So it'd be a super good round to carry. That's just my honest take. I could be very wrong right here. We're going to be seeing on this next bison as soon as we run across one, if I'm right. So anyway, I'll get back to y'all when we run into one. Alright, I just finally ran back up on all the bison. They're about to come across this little field right here. Hopefully they didn't turn. Yep, they're going to cross it. Okay. So it's just step to the side here and then just wait on a patient shot. Honestly, could definitely make a good long hit on that one, which I'm pretty sure we honestly did. From here to there, I'm going to guess we still got a single lung because this animal is so big that I'd say we ended up getting a single lung on him from here to there. Well, let's run down and find out. I just heard a red deer call over that hill too. I wouldn't have mind gotten one in this video, but something came up today, so unfortunately I can't film much longer. So nonetheless, we're pretty much going to bag and tag this one and wrap it up. Yes, we did get a vital, and he is down right there. Kind of thinking we actually got a double lung. If we end up hitting a double lung on this thing, I'm going to go ahead and say this rifle is a 10 out of 10. If it's a single lung, I've definitely seen better. It is a single lung. Didn't get nowhere near the other lung. At 100 yards even. And this one's 1,000 pounds. He is a level 9, big as they get, 950 cash for him. So I will once again say that if you do plan on using a assault point, I'd use it more of a charging round. If you're trying to take farther shots, stick with a polymer tip. But this will definitely be a really good rifle to use as backup if you're coming to Hirschfeldt hunting other animals and you happen to run into a herd of bison that decide to charge you. This is a rifle that I definitely have in my backpack or inventory to kind of stop a lot of them from charging me. I know for sure it'd take a brain shot at 20 yards. No problem at all. Even with assault point, it'd get the penetration that you need and expansion and take down anything. So hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video. My overall thought of the rifle, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Definitely like it more than that rifle that we used in the last video. So it's going to go 450, then this one, then the 7.62 by 3.5. That's exactly the caliber. So that's my honest take on this DLC pack. If y'all haven't purchased it, I do recommend it. Is there better DLC packs? Yes, but the number one rifle that is my all-time favorite out of this whole entire DLC pack was definitely the 450 Bushmaster, and I do plan on using it a ton more. I'm going to be carrying it pretty much in every video that y'all be viewing for the next few months. Here pretty soon, I'm going to be doing a live stream where I'm going to be taking out the 450 and just trying to level my guy up and get a bunch of money and level some of the firearms up. Probably do a few different ones. I need to do a small game hunt too because I do have a 10 gauge shotgun and a lot of the shotguns are still locked. So if that excites y'all in the future, please hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already subscribed, turn on your bell notification so when I do upload, y'all do get notified. I also have another channel. It's called Hunt Fisher Haul Outdoors where I upload real hunting, real fishing. Turkey videos should be coming very soon. Our season starts this weekend, so I'm very pumped about getting out in the woods and chasing some real longbeards. And that kind of throws us into the next video. We're going to be doing a two-part, I guess two different game hunt series for the next video. We're going to be doing Hunter Classic and Hunter Call of the Wild in the same video. We're going to be chasing turkeys. Leave a comment down below what y'all thought of this video. If y'all do use this rifle and you do think it is the best rifle in the game, let me know some of the shots y'all's taken with it and whatnot, and what makes you think that it is. In my opinion, the 300 AR is still the greatest big game rifle ever. But with that being said, I'll see you all on the next one.